Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's well. Welcome to our open day live stream. My name is Clementine Mkatra and I will be your host for today. And if you are heading to our open day, don't forget that at the Kempton Park campus, you can go to 45A Long Street. At the Pretoria campus, you can go to 138 Berg Avenue. At the Stellenbosch campus, you can go to 10 Distillery Road. So we are looking forward to having you on our campuses so we can show you the cool stuff that we have, such as the photo booth and other projects that students have put their IT knowledge into creating. But without any further ado, we'll be starting with lecturers inside. So, with any good academic field, there's research involved. You need to research the things that you learn and you need to go above and beyond. So, for the first point to speak on research and further studies, we have Mr. Tichawone, who will touch more on that. Hi, Mr. Tichawone. He will be joining us shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Clementine.
Hi.
How are you this morning?
Say hi to our viewers.
Hi, viewers. How are you? I'm Teacher Wena and I'm representing the research cluster. I hope you all doing well. All right. So, in our research themes for this year, we have five distinct niche areas, and the first is the concentration on the ICT for D in learning, focusing on the in education innovation, that is information communication technology for teaching and creating an interdisciplinary research community that understand the needs, model the needs into an IT platform. And the second one, we have the ICT for D for special needs, where we actually take care of students with other abilities that, are different from the rest. And we consider their need, be it in the use of AI to help them understand or be able to do programming. And the fourth niche is for technology for development, where we create solutions that actually improve the systems that already exist. It might be we are transforming from the traditional paper-based system to the systems that are now applicable on our mobile platforms that we can use to download from Play Stores, be it from Android, be it from Apple software as well. And our last concentration is for technology for business, technology enhancement, where we focus on transforming business processes that were manually done previously into our computerized aspects, artifact development like frameworks, like models, like methods following the design science structure, where we turn or we remove the use of hands and the thinking that is done by the people to the thinking that is technology oriented, putting technology in front. And that's what makes Belgium Campus the institute that it is. And thank you for the time. See you. Bye bye.
Bye, Mr. Teach. Thank you very much. As you have heard, ladies and gentlemen, that is what's happening when it comes to research here at Belgium Campus. But then I would like to go next to our next speaker, who is Alva Boyce. So she is a sign language interpreter, and she will tell you more about what she does from her side. Hi, Alva and Sandile. So they are both sign language interpreters.
Hi, Clementine, and hello to our viewers. My name is Alva Boyce, and I'm a sign language interpreter at Belgium Campus iTversity. Today, I'll be sharing with you some exciting and powerful, practical, and full of opportunity diploma, the diploma in IT. And this especially is for accommodating the deaf student. And also what we are in this program, it is tailor-made for the deaf student in particular, where we're having programs that we can accommodate them in sense that in each and every classroom, we have access where we have our deaf lecturers in class. We also have sign language interpreters where what Belgium Campus is trying to do is make sure that the deaf student and the hearings are working well together as a team. And we're also trying to build the confidence in the deaf students. And what is more exciting is that we're trying for them to have or to feel more welcome. We also have activities that they're enjoying, like your netball, your soccer, your rugby, that they're joining in with alongside their hearing student, where they're forming a big and a beautiful culture where it is aligned with a Belgium campus. And what else what we do also is that this programs runs for 3.5 years, and with it has 6 months of workplace training. And after the whole course, the qualification or the NQF level, it will be NQF level 6 qualification with 360 credit. And this offers it's only at Belgium campus, at Pretoria campus only, since we're still trying to have more resources. But for now, we are trying by all means to group them together in one campus to ensure that we're creating that unity, and they're getting the full support that they really need. And now, what makes Belgium campus special in this program is that um, as I've mentioned, that lectures are provided throughout the program. In classrooms, we're having a beautiful setup that can accommodate our deaf learners, where an interpreter is much visible for them, and for them to also follow in class and participate fully. So we are trying by all means that we're giving them the full access that they need, and to make their experience more enjoyable, and so that they feel also welcomed as well. And now, for them to apply for the program, what they need is they need to submit a national senior certificate that endorsed for a diploma, and their audiogram report not older than 6 months, and the South African sign, I mean the South African ID. And yeah, that's all we need for this program. And we're looking forward to meet our new deaf students for next year. And yeah, all the best, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Alva and Sandile. Thank you for that insight of what you guys do to ensure that also the deaf students are not left behind. They are going along with the hearing students. So, as you can see in my background, it's a sign for the aviator project that we have here on campus, which will hint our next speaker, who is Mr. Francois Fenter, who will tell us more on project. Hi, Mr. Francois.
Morning, Clementine. How are you this morning?
I'm good, and how are you? Over to you.
Excellent. Thank you very much for all our previous speakers. Alva with the deaf students makes for a very nice program, and we're always very excited to work with them. Right. My name is Francois Venter. I will be discussing a little bit about our global engagement initiatives. And then, as Clementine said, I am actually inside our project space that I'll give you a little bit of a tour shortly. So, talking a little bit about Belgium Campus and our international activities and our global activities that we head up. We partner with several international partners from USA through Europe and also to the Asian countries. Currently, we've got about 36 to 40 students busy with international projects already. Right. The first project that we are running is the Pennsylvania State University project, where the students are building a small scale community farm that can be upscaled for communities in our areas. Currently, we are working with a community school in the Belgium or Bella Bella region, at least, that we support through ICT projects, but also engagement and programs to uplift the community. Two other projects that we are currently busy with is the one with UCLL, which is in Belgium. That project consists of the Hartbeespoort Dam catchment area, where we have quite a big problem with water hyacinth. And our students are currently researching and engaging in innovative solutions to see how they can try and combat the problem, but also support researchers from other institutions that is also looking into that specific space. If we go further, we're running a project with PXL University, a little bit more south in Belgium. That specific project is all about green energy. And the goal for that project is we really look at components and things like sustainable development goals. Always an important thing. There's 17 sustainable development goals that we tackle for projects, and it's really important that we try to make a difference as we go along. So those are some nice green energy projects. In addition to that, also part of the global office is Jackie Miller. She is part of the industry division. She's got significant contacts in industry, AI expertise, and she heads up that for us in the sense of master classes, introducing students to artificial intelligence, industry, and various other projects. And then we've got Professor Japie Greef. He is heading up our research, and you've already heard from Mr. Teach about research. Japie is quite significant in the BRICS area on skills development and standards. That's a little bit on our actual platforms for global engagement and internationalization. Nonetheless, let me show you around a bit. I've got some people over here. You'll see there in the background, if he waves, Mr. Dino. Dino is quite an innovative gentleman, and he'll join us a bit later in speaking. But this is our innovation space. And as Clementine said, there we go. We've got our own single pilot aircraft. It's an experimental plane that we use. And what we do with the plane is we try to innovate in single pilot safety. What our students have done last year, right? All the students, they have designed fly-by-wire systems for the airplane. Let me see if I can get a good angle on this. They've got fly-by-wire systems going over there, and they have actually 3D printed their own little planes that they are testing their software on. And they are running all this software on Raspberry Pis, controlling motors, aerodynamics, and they create apps for that. If we move around the hangar, what you'll see over here is we've actually got some projects going in the community space. Here we actually develop dashboards and systems that we can use for plant production and also for irrigation and attacking invasive plant things. Furthermore, we've gone to the extent that we actually now have drones within our spaces, our maker spaces throughout our 3 campuses. We use these drones to innovate in the space of aviation, but also tackling problems as it goes along. So for the drones, last year the students actually built it for insurance purposes. They developed a project that actually sends a drone out to an accident scene, scans the area, tried to build a 3D map, and as they build the 3D map, those insurance claims and video footage gets pulled through to various other systems for use. In addition to that, we also work quite a bit in the augmented reality VR space with students. Several projects that we did in the space last year was to create virtual environments that simulate interviews for students so that the students can actually go into a virtual environment and then do an interview, gain the experience, gain the confidence, answer the questions so that they can find out some expertise. We also tie on some AI onto that to detect motion, body language, and so forth. And then we can predict whether a student is confident enough to actually do the interview. So that's quite a actual nice space. Furthermore, what we have is a lot of 3D printing going on within our spaces, right? Our students are doing quite a bit of 3D printing, innovative things. You can see quite a few significant things that they have actually developed. Aquaponics stations that they can have plants with water flowing in miniature scale so we can put it in classrooms. That's what we do in that space. Give you a nice example of a student team that tried to automate our campus. Gives you a nice idea. They started 3D printing a campus and has added on quite a bit of IoT and sensing devices, making a smart and a green campus. In addition to that, we'll also show you outside now. We've got a solar car with a BMW. Hopefully we will be racing very soon, but the students has designed 3D or weather stations that we are planning to place on the chase and the lead cars to check the weather and the solar irradiation so we can race an actual solar vehicle. Some additional equipment, all three campuses equipped with laser cutters. These laser cutters allow students to develop quite a few different projects. Last one I want to show you indoors is, and hopefully I can put my cap on, well, almost. This is a very crude presentation, but also for self-driving cars and for the solar drivers, the students has innovated on sensors and glasses that actually detect tiredness. If you are tired on the road, it alerts the chase cars or the vehicles or the driver to actually say, listen, you're tired, we need to swap out now. And it's all done with IoT sensors and devices. And what we always say to the students is have fun, break it, build it, innovate. And yeah, that is basically my story this morning. Thanks, Clementine.
Thank you very much, Franco, for that insightful overview of the project as well as the Global Minor Program. So now we have heard what the lecturers have to say with regards to lecturing, research, projects, and everything. But I feel like it's very important that we get the other side of the story from the students that these lecturers actually lecture. So first up, we will start with the Pretoria campus where we have Mahlodi, who is the campus head. Hi, Mahlodi, also known as Gabby.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. Hi,
All
everyone. My
right,
name
over
is
to you.
Mahlodi. Thank you. My name is Mahlodi Gevi Similane. I'm the head of the Campus Leadership Council, which is because I want to touch on student life here on campus, right? So we really assist, especially your fresh year students, with transitioning from your high school to here university, and just you finding your place, finding your people, and just enjoying as much as you're here for academics, but we also try to help you enjoy your student life, right? Which is through activities, events, initiatives, clubs that we have. But today I also want to touch on one of the main difference between the other campuses with what we have here in Pretoria. So we have residences here in Pretoria, which comes with cafeteria, which is food you get on every day from for your breakfast, lunch, and supper. And then you also get laundry. The ladies that assist you with the laundry, and then you also get chilling areas here on campus. So we have your pool tables, you have your swimming pools as well, which makes it easy for you to engage with other students, make friends, because that is very important. You cannot do this alone, right? So we have one behind me. It's one of the residences that we have. Um, it's one of our most beautiful residences here. But then yeah, so as a CLC, we really assist students with and it's with just blending in with other students, right? So we have our clubs, we have our events like soccer night that we have coming up this Friday, where students can come in. They can we're gonna have music, we're gonna have sports, they're gonna be playing soccer, and then we have clubs like your we have an outreach club, right, where students who really like assisting others, students who like giving back, they come in, they come up with initiatives to do fundraisers to help other students that are in need. But yeah, so from my side today is just that I wanted to touch on the residences that we have here and the benefits of staying on campus, right? So you have your chilling areas, you have your laundry, you have a cafeteria, and then obviously on the side, if you're someone who wants to keep active, you have your clubs and you have your events. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mashodi. That was very insightful. I think now we will move on to the coast where we have our Stellenbosch campus, where we have Voter, who is the campus head for the Stellenbosch campus. Hi, Voter.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, and how are you doing?
Also good, thank you.
Over to you.
Okay, so a bit from Stellenbosch side. So we are very, very far away from the other two campuses. So we are a relatively young campus with this being our fourth year in production. So compared to the other two campuses, we are only open for 4 years. So our first grads are basically graduating this year and also next year. And then from there, what makes us a bit more special is that we're located in a student town. So we are surrounded by vibrant life all over. And our campus is especially a neighbor with IMM, Open Window, and also the Rugby Academy and Inscape. Furthermore, we are in spitting distance from our lovely Stellenbosch University, where we also mingle as well and have social events with them. Other thing is what makes us so special is that although we are still growing in numbers each year, our campus is still relatively small. So, us as a campus, we're a really tight knit group. In between each class, each break, we walk through the halls that you'll hopefully see one day if you come visit our campus. We chat, we have a lot of discussions for what is happening currently in our studies. How can we help our fellow students? And with that, just catching up on daily life. As the CLC, as you just heard, our main goal at the Stellenbosch campus is basically to improve the student life on our campus here. We also have a variety of clubs, as mentioned by the Pretoria campus as well. So at the clubs, you will basically get your niche and just fit in perfectly. So we have an active club where we go hike in the beautiful mountains of Stellenbosch. We also have a robotics club that Mrs. Franchofenta has mentioned, where we have access to the lovely 3D printer, the laser cutter, and with it also drones and also VR headsets where you can make your own augmented reality world. Other than that, we are personally involved in the open day of the students because we are students as well. So we want to divide the difference between the CLC and the students because we are here as students for the students and also helping them throughout the entirety of this year.
Thank you very much for that, Voter. And I think definitely Stellenbosch is amongst a lot of different institutions, unlike the other campuses who are in secluded locations, especially the Pretoria campus. But nonetheless, thank you very much for your insight when it comes to what you guys do at the Stellenbosch campus. And definitely, we do need students that do come on and share their perspective. And thank you very much for that. So lastly, we'll then move on to the Kempton Park campus where we have Masana, who is the campus head for the Kempton Park campus. Hi, Masana.
Thanks, Clementine.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Over to you, ma'am.
So I am Masana Matonzi. I am a third year in the Bachelor of Computing, and I am the head of the CLC at the Kempton Park campus. Now, as you've heard from all the other campus heads, each campus has its main highlights. So with the Kempton Park campus, that how small we are in number, right? And that many people may see that as a disadvantage, but it's one of our biggest advantages. So as the academic year has already started, we see a lot of first years, whether it be diploma or bachelor students, and we love giving them advice. So one thing that we saw with the first years, they felt really intimidated walking into IT. They thought they'd have to walk in knowing C# or any other coding language, and it was never like that, and it isn't like that. One thing we've also really encouraged is group studying. So one thing we've seen is when first or second years hear from like a higher grade or higher advice that we do give, it really encourages them. So one thing we do, we show them our coding projects, not to intimidate them, but to motivate them. And that's really been one thing we do. We also share our study tools, so we don't gatekeep here. And also because we are a close-knit family, we like to refer to ourselves as the loud house, this way less chaotic. Everybody knows each other. So one thing we have done, we connect through events and clubs. So when it comes to events, we are hosting Sip and Paint, which is where students, you don't have to be a painter, you don't have to be an artist, you can come enjoy paint on a canvas or indulge in the tournaments, whether it be FIFA, pool. So it is a very diverse event. And one thing we do love are our clubs. So one thing about IT, you have to indulge in the soft skills just as much as you indulge in your hard skills, which would be your degree or whatever qualification you are studying for, right? So we have our robotics club where we will be teaching Scratch to first years, and that is block code. So it's not necessarily you'll be coding in any particular coding language, but you'll be learning block code where they'll be maybe doing the logic for a robotic car or a robotic arm. And one thing we do love doing, because we do have classes in AM and PM, so there's like a 2-3 hour break between those two. That is when our student life really thrives, because students come up there, be studying or learning the assignments, doing or working through the assignments. And a lot of us are on campus that time, so we'll be giving advice to one another. One thing we did do, and I really loved that we did this, we had a student to student or peer-to-peer advice, where first or third years or the older years, let me say, would advise the other students what we do, what mistakes we hope that they learn from us. And one thing we do say, the lecturers, they're very close knit, because the office is on campus and it's very accessible. We can go to them, ask them for help. And that is us from the Captain Park campus.
Thank you very much, Masana. I think, ladies and gentlemen, you would have noticed that the Kenton Park and the Stellenbosch campus, they are a tight-knit family. And then when you get to the Pretoria campus, well, everyone is welcome. But nonetheless, if you are looking to come study IT, I mean, we have different choices for different folks. Like they say, different strokes for different folks. So you can see which campus fits your personality. But even if it doesn't fit your personality, rest assured that our student leaders will make sure that it becomes an experience that is worth your while when it comes to student life, as well as our lecturers. I mean, they go above and beyond to ensure that you don't just learn, but they ignite the flame of going out there and researching further and looking for things that you don't even learn in class. But nonetheless, you can come and head over to our campuses. So like I said, if you're going to the Kempton Park campus, you can go to 45A Long Street. If you're coming to the Pretoria campus, which is where I'm at, so you can go to 138 Berg Avenue. But if you're going to the Stellenbosch campus, you can go to 10 Distillery Road. If you are online joining us on the stream, don't worry, we have something for you as well. So if you play along and go around and scroll around on the online platform, you will see that we have your escape room and other information, as well as there's a WhatsApp chat bot if you have any questions, where you can send them through via WhatsApp. But nonetheless, please head over to the campuses and go find more information. Ask all those questions that you have when it comes to studying IT at Belgium Campus. But from me, Clementine Mkhaja, your host for today's Open Day live stream, I'd like to say welcome to Belgium Campus. It's the way we are wired. Thank you.
No, man. We all have that one person who turns the computer into a crisis.
Mia!
The email thinks I'm crazy again. Come quick.
Not this again.
Fix it.
At Belgium Campus iTversity, we go beyond fixing inboxes. Visit our Open Day, 7 March, and see how we empower students to solve complex IT challenges, build innovative software, and shape the future of tech.
Start your morning the right way with sunshine and hot toast.
Timothy! Yellow computer girl! Come, Big Boss Toaster!
At Belgium Campus iTversity, we don't unclog toasters. We build tech ecosystems. Join our open day, the 24th of January.
Study IT online with Belgium Campus iTversity, where education meets innovation. Feel like you're in the classroom, but learn from anywhere. Experience the same active engagement, passionate lecturers, and graduate with the same top quality IT degree as your on-campus peers. Limited space available. Apply now for 2026.
If you know what studying IT is all about, sitting at a laptop all day in a dark room, think again.
At Belgium Campus iTversity, it's hands-on, high impact, and all about solving real-world problems. And with students teaming up across borders, collaboration goes global, just like their future careers.
Are you ready to take on IT?
Life as an IT student has never been this exciting. At Belgium Campus iTversity, we're active, we're agile, we're social, and we love a challenge. It's the way we're wired.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Belgium Campus's Open Day. My name is Clementine, and I will be your host for today. So today we are having our open day at our various campuses. So if you are heading to the Pretoria campus, you can come to 138 Berg Avenue. If you're going to our Kempton Park campus, you can go to 45A Long Street. And then if you're going to the Stellenbosch campus, you can go to 10 Distillery Road. I just want to show you the background, even though you might not see properly. So we have a drone that's playing in the background. They're busy with the drone in the background. And there's all fun things that are happening. And if you are joining us on the online platform, don't worry, we do have escape rooms and other games that you can get to and all the fun stuff on the online platform. But for us to start and get it kicked today, we are going to start with lecturers inside. So the first one coming up is that, our students, they get to learn in class, but they need to go above and beyond and do research. So the next speaker, who is our lecturer, Mr. Tichawone, he will be the one who will touch on research and further studies. Hi, Mr. Tichawone. All right, it looks like Mr. Tichawone is not with us at the moment. So I will then move on to Ms. Francois Fenter, who deals with the global minor. Hi, Mr. Francois.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you are doing well, Clementine. Thanks.
I'm
Yes.
good. Over to you.
Great, great. Yes. So we'll swap to Mr. Teach shortly. So my name is Francois. I am in charge of the internationalization and also part of our global engagement office here at Belgium Campus, Stellenbosch, Kempton, and Pretoria. So what do we do? So we give opportunities to our students to really experience multicultural, multidiscipline teams, right? Sorry, there's a drone going up in the background. We'll fly it now for you, right? So yes, we give students the opportunity to join multicultural teams, disciplinary teams. Currently, we have between 36 and 40 students participating in international projects. These projects run with various of our international partners from US through Europe and to actually Asia. Currently, we are doing a project with Pennsylvania State University for the actual community projects. We're building smart farming dashboards with IoT and devices, right? We're running a project with UCLL on the water hyacinth problem for Hartbeespoort Dam, doing some innovative work there, supporting researchers in that regard. Then we're running an additional project with PXL, University of Applied Sciences, and they are actually doing and working in the space of green energy on global sustainable development goals. So that is a few things that we do internationally. We also run Biz IT weeks where international students travel to South Africa and we collaborate and innovate. Also in our space, we've got Jackie Miller, which is our industry expert, giving our students access to industry master classes and latest technologies out there. Also working with us is Prof. Japie Greef. He's heading up research and he's quite big on the BRICS skills standardization platforms with us here at Belgium Campus. And that's a little bit of our story. So what I'm going to do now is, Clementine, I think we'll hand over to Mr. Dino, right? And Mr. Dino is going to be our project guy. So I'm going to hand over to him. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, my name is Dino. So I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about our third year projects and our project space that we're in right now. So just to give you a context of what we do, so in third year, all third year students have to do a full year project where they get given some project that they have to work on. There's a variety of things that they need to do. They work together in groups and they try and tackle some project, which normally involves sometimes a bit of hardware, some software, some data analytics. A lot of the projects might involve some artificial intelligence or interfacing with various types of electronics. So for example, let me see if I can get this over here. So we've got a robotic car that we have, all right, with some microcontrollers on that students can work on. Or we might have, so over here they've got a little mini plane that students have created. Hopefully I can get this into your screen, right, with a little microcontroller inside. Marco hopefully will demonstrate. So some of the projects involve drones, and hopefully Marco can get the drone up and flying. Here is one of the student projects with an AI detection system, and it will detect any objects and people. So the AI will detect people. We have various pieces of equipment in here. So we have we have a whole bunch of laser printers behind me. Laser printer, 3D printers, sorry. So students have access to some 3D printers. We have a laser cutter in the corner, and the idea is that this is the student space. So it's a big space that students can come in and they can then work on their projects if it involves hardware or any electronics interfacing, so they can come and work on that here. All right, so Marco, do we have our drone ready? You're on the spot. You can get your drone flying. Or he just dropped it, so we'll see if it's working anymore. Anyway, so the idea with the project is to get students to work on a lot of real world type situations. We do some projects, for example, the students get to make posters of their projects afterwards. And so some of the projects that I'm involved with is a lot of sort of the biocontrol and plant identification and that sort of thing. Right, so let's see. All right. Hopefully we can see the drone going. All right, I think he's pushing the wrong button. Ah, there we go. Hopefully I've got it in screen. Yeah, so the students will use these drones for a variety of applications. Okay, so yeah, so they will. It's not just about flying the drone around like Marco's doing, but in actually using the drone for different types of applications. So it might have a camera on, so they could, for example, do pothole detection. So here's a project over here where students used the drone for pothole detection. I just want to try and get that in screen. So there's lots of hopefully exciting, innovative type of things that we get the students to work on. And I think generally speaking, the students like it and they have a lot of fun. Right, so that's all I'm going to say about the third year project. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dino and Mr. Francha. I think that was very insightful. So we will then go back to Mr. Teach, who will tell us more on research and further studies. Over to you, Mr. Teach.
Thank you, Clementine, for the opportunity. Welcome, and I'm here to share with you our niche research areas. And this year we are concentrating on 4 sections, which is the ICT for D, Information and Communication Technology. Our first is for teaching and learning, where we focus on education in innovation and interdisciplinary research community of practice to enhance best practices for teaching and learning with technology through collaboration and scholarship, which aims to address the SDG goal number 4 for providing quality education, improving education, training, and innovation. And then our second niche area is on information communication technology for special needs, where we include all focusing on the study of machine learning and statistical pattern recognition, concentrating on deaf students and visually impaired students to cater for all, leaving no one outside the technology cluster, aiming to address SDG goal number 10, which reduces inequalities and transforming society, thereby uniting the country. Our niche number area 3 is for the development of information communication technologies for the current challenges, social challenges that we face in our environment, developing systems that helps us address food supply, equitable access to up-to-date ICT technology for various applications in various disciplines. I'm sure you have seen a number of projects that have been illustrated to you. Those are just some of the projects that we do, and with these we aim to address reduced inequality, reduce zero hunger, reduce no poverty, sustainable and building communities that are actually in partnership to address a number of issues. It could be in road pothole detections, agricultural mechanism monitoring and control, and certain number of other aspects that we can also do research, and our student documents their findings and addresses and different areas of expertise. And then the last area of concentration is on technology for business enhancements. We want to move away from relying on our hands, damaging or injuring ourselves and stuff like that, by bringing solutions that actually replace people, robots that actually does pick cans from the dustbins for special renewable energies and a number of issues. And on further research, Clementine also wants me to help you understand that our projects goes beyond institutional capacity. We don't just do them and keep them here at BC. We also equip our students to take it out of the classroom, to take it out of BC, apply it in their real life scenarios, thereby developing or also creating employment. And so we concentrate more on these technologies, and that's why you should come here at Belgium Campus, the home of technology, and technology for solving real life challenges. Thank you, Clementine, for the
All
opportunity.
right. Thank you very much, Mr. Teach. That was very insightful. I mean, you spoke about the information and communication technology for special needs education. As you may know, that here at Belgium campuses in the Pretoria campus specifically, we actually have a special program for deaf students. And to touch more on this, we have Alva and Sandile, who are the sign language interpreters. Hi, Alva and Sandile.
Hi, Clementine.
How are you?
Oh, thanks. How are you?
How are you doing? I'm good. Over to you.
All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Alva Boyce, and I'm a sign language interpreter here at Belgium Campus iTversity. Today, I have I'm very excited to share something powerful, practical, and full of opportunity, which is the Diploma in Information Technology for the Deaf Student at Belgium Campus. This isn't just any other IT diploma, it's a program designed with the deaf students in mind. So, just to give you a quick overview of what is it that you'll be getting after this program. The program runs for over 3.5 years of academic study, and we also included 6 months of work placement training. So this is going to be, it's an NQF level 6 qualification with 360 credits. So this program, it is offered at Belgium Campus and Pretoria Campus, and where it also have residents. These residents are specially tailor-made for the deaf student accessibility in case they're having emergency lighting in their rooms, they're having the knocking on the door devices for the deaf students, and this qualification specializes in software development, which is one of the fastest growing and the most exciting career fields out there. So now, what makes this program special is that we have customized the curriculum for the deaf students, or for students who use South African Sign Language, which we having sign language interpreters in classrooms, and we also have deaf lecturers for those for the deaf learners, where interpreters are there to assist when they will have classes where they have a hearing lecturer and a deaf student in classroom. So our classroom uses a half moon setup where an interpreter is easily accessed by the deaf student as well, and so that it also gives them a freedom to communicate comfortably and making them feeling more welcomed. And another thing, it's very practical, it's inclusive, and is designed for real learning. And then now, here's the best part of it. We ensure that our deaf students study alongside hearing peers. So this means that we encouraging a real collaboration and real teamwork, and this is also helping them in real world preparation. So by the time they graduate, they are not just qualified, they are also confident. So this special program is also building their confidence and making them feeling more encouraged, and showing the real world that actually even the deaf student can also do it. So now here at campus, we have a campus life. So it's also vibrant and engaging. So our deaf student cohort actively participate in sports such as netball, soccer, basketball, rugby, and esports as well, creating opportunities for teamwork and leadership and fun and beyond, just not just in classrooms only, but we're going beyond that. So furthermore, all our deaf students are required to attend at the Pretoria campus and stay in our campus residence. So this is only specially tailor-made for our deaf students, and this ensures they have full access to essential facilities such as your library, student counselors, study areas, and variety of entertainment and recreational spaces that we're having in campus. Living on campus allows students to fully immerse themselves in campus life and ensuring they receive the academic and social support they need to make their student experience a more positive and enjoyable one. And then now, if there are people who are interested, especially my deaf community, what you need to do on how to apply, you just need to submit in your national senior certificate that endorses for a diploma. You can also submit your audiogram, not older than 6 months, and your South African ID. So if you're passionate about tech, curious about coding, and ready to build app system and solution for the future, Belgium Campus is the place where accessibility is prioritized and student support is provided throughout your academic journey. We are very excited to have you guys here. So yeah, feel free to come joining us. Thank you so much, Clementine.
Thank you very much, Alva and Sandile, for sharing that insight when it comes to deaf students and what you guys do for deaf students. As the saying goes, there's always two sides to the story. You've heard the first side. Well, I'd like to say there's three sides to the story. The first side was shared by the lecturers. The next side is the next side of the story is shared by the student. We will get to the third side of the story. So up first, we have Voter, who's the campus head for the Stellenbosch campus, who will share what happens at the Stellenbosch campus. What are you guys doing there by the coast? We want to see the ocean as well. Hi, Voter.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, and how are you doing?
I am doing great. So we just got rain yesterday, so that is awesome. It's finally changing a bit. It's not that warm anymore, so it's going great. It's going great.
Yeah, we've been having rain since Monday. It's been on and off. It's sunny today, which is a good thing. But over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, so I'm Wouter and I'm the campus head for the Stellenbosch campus 2026. At our campus, we are a bit different from the other two campuses. As you just heard, we are located in Stellenbosch, the Western Cape, compared to the Kempton Park and Pretoria campus, where it's located in Gauteng. We are still like relatively young as a campus. We are only in our fourth year of operation, which means we finally have our first graduates as we speak currently. So we've got our first graduates that is going to graduate at the end of this year. From there, what makes us a very, very special campus is we're basically located around all these other campuses at our lovely campus. We've got IMM, Open Window, Inscape, and most of all, also the Rugby Academy. And with that in mind, as we all know from Marty's, we are spitting distance from Marty's campus as well. So we've got a lot of lectures and also cool initiative that we do with them that is really nice. Another thing that makes us so special that we are still in the growing phase of our campus, we are, as mentioned, a really tight-knit group in this campus. So first year, second year, third year, all of us, we come together, we have a nice mingle in between classes or even after class when we go home. We basically chat about life, catch up a bit, and also give advice for the other year groups, or just basically give notes, ask them how the test went or how the class is currently going. And yeah, with that in mind, we also have a lot of active clubs. We've got clubs at our little campus here. So we've got robotics, we've got photography, And also a new club that we want to include is also the casual gaming club, where you can basically just come together, enjoy the evening, play some games, and then just get to know your peers a lot better. And I want to end off, us as the CLC at the Stellenbosch campus are here as students as well. So we want to break the barrier between the leadership parts and the student parts, as we're all also students. So we also have the daily life basis as every other student. So our motto for this year is basically we want to build a campus for the students by the students. And that is my little story, Miss Clementine.
Thank you very much for that. It is so insightful. And I think the fun thing about you guys, you are located where there's other institutions, unlike some of the campuses like the Pretoria, which is in a secluded area where there aren't a lot of institutions, which brings a different story to the mix. But thank you very much, Voter. So we will then move on to our next campus where we have Masana at the Kempton Park campus. She's the campus head there. Hi, Masana. How are you?
Hi, Miss Clementine.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm good, thanks. Over to you, ma'am.
So, hi everybody. My name is Masana Matondi, and I am a third year, and I'm the head of the CLC at the Kempton Park campus. Now, what makes Kempton Park very special? As Wouter had said, we are also a tight-knit family, as you could say. So we like to refer to ourselves as the Loud House, just way less chaotic. And I say this being we are our own Kempton Park family. So when it comes to academics, us as Captain Park, we like to look at academics and student life as one thing, but we also like to not really overload students with just not academics, but also extracurricular activities. Sorry. So one thing we do like, so as you know, the academic year has started, and first years they transitioning from high school to varsity life, as you may say. And we have been teaching them that how to study, what's a good method to study, how to write your study notes, because it's quite a big transition, and not just with the level of testing, but with everything, we would say. So one thing we did do earlier this year, we had a student or peer-to-peer conversation where third years would talk to first years and give them advice, mistakes they've done, and hopefully would learn from them. One thing we do, we are a very competitive campus amongst each other, and that is with pool and FIFA and with esports. With pool, you'll see us because we do have morning and afternoon classes, and there's like a 2 to 3 hour break in between those. You'll see us playing pool and FIFA. We have our own league here, which is very, very competitive with the FIFA. Now, we do have an event because we do like for students to rest. So we do have an event called Sip and Paint, where we don't only need the artists. We don't only need the people that can draw the Mona Lisa. We just want people to have an environment that's very relaxable. And another event we do have is the outreach activation, which will be happening next week, where students can come, because we do care about mental health, right? Because mental health is wealth. And we would be making bracelets. And another thing we are doing is robotics. So clubs is a very big part of our campus life here and our student experience. So one thing we do have on the campus, we have a pool club, we have an esports club, we have a robotics club, a debate club, and a Christ club. So with the debate club, we want to teach students soft skills, because in the IT world, or in any qualification we'd like to say, you have your hard skills, that is the skills that come with your qualification, then you have your soft skills, for example, how you articulate yourself, your mannerisms. So that is what the debate club will aid in. We have the robotics club, where we will teach students how to have some practical work. For example, we are starting to teach students Scratch, not from scratch, but scratch the application, let me say, where students will do block code. So it's not you're going to be coding in C# console.write line. You'll be doing it's like puzzle pieces, where you'll be coding logic for robot arms or robotic cars, And then another thing we love doing, just love checking up on students, not just as a CLC, but a student checking up on a student, because we do know how hard or how difficult the transition can be from high school to tertiary. Thank you, Ms. Clementine. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Masana. And I think that is the fun thing about having different campuses. Each and every campus has its own personality and has its own standing out points. So we will then move on to the next campus, which is the Pretoria campus, where we have Mahlodi, who is also known as Gabby. She is the campus head for the Pretoria campus. Hi, Mahlodi. or
Hi,
Gabby.
how are you?
I'm good, and how
How are
you
you?
doing?
I'm
I'm
doing
good, and
well,
how you
thank
doing?
you. I'm doing well,
Over
thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you. So my name is Matlodi Gabby Similane. I'm the campus head, the campus leadership council head of 2026 here in Pretoria. So I think we have heard about Stellenbosch, we have heard about Kempton Park, and I think that one main thing that's different from all these campuses and here in Pretoria, it's one of the it's the oldest campus, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then secondly, it's the biggest one, right? That we have a lot of classes here, we have residences, we have a lot of chilling areas where students get to socialize and things like that, right? And then as a CLC, we really pride ourselves in how we try to create initiatives and events. And these initiatives and events that we have bring students together, right? They take your mind off your academics, any stress that you might be feeling from class, from writing tests and everything. And we try now making it easy for you to engage to engage with other students, to participate in initiatives, to even start your own initiatives, which is something we really push, right? And these initiatives really aid students in developing their soft skills, like your team management, your communication, and just being someone who can communicate with people. And then we have, as a CLC, in the CLC, we have created different clubs. These clubs are mostly led by students. This allows students to learn other skills like your leadership, your team management, your soft skills with communicating, and even standing in front of people and just speaking. Here I have one of our students, Basitan, who's going to tell us about the clubs that we have and the initiatives we've also done. Basitan, over to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Basisana Finger. I'm the HOD of Outreach Department. So with what we do, we're not a voice for the students, we just hold a microphone to what they want. So in the clubs that we have choir, we have crochet, we have everything that they can need in sports. There's rugby, there's pool tournaments, as Masana had said, that we even go against each other's campuses and have fun in it. So we just genuinely want to make sure that it's not just academics, but we're not excusing that. No, we're just creating a way for them, a better environment to ease into the transition from high school to uni and make sure that you enjoy your campus life. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Basitana. Another thing that I really appreciate about this place is that we have a lot of assistants. You have your student counselors, and you also have your tutors. So you might find it a bit hard, maybe understanding some work in class and everything. You can go to a student counselor, and they help you with finding a tutor who's going to help you. So I think it's also really important that we don't just have lectures, but we also have extra help on the side. And it's also very important for you to also make friends in class, people that you can work with assignments, in people you can ask for help. We try helping you transition from your high school to university, and we try making it, I don't want to say easier for you, but we try making it we try, yeah, enhancing your student life, not just you focusing on academics, but also you having a social life on the side. But yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Matlodi, for that. That was so insightful, as well as Basetsana, who was also part of the CLC. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That comes to the end of the second side of the story. Remember, I told you about of the story, while the third side of the story is the truth, and it is your truth. So you can come to Belgium Campus, experience it for yourself, and you can then share your side of the story. We've heard the lecturer's side, we've heard the student side. We want to now hear your side. So you can still head over to our different campuses. So if you are going to the Stellenbosch campus, you can go to 10 Distillery Road. If you are going to the Kempton Park campus, you can go to 45A Long Street. And if you're coming to the Pretoria campus, you can go to 138 Berg Avenue. And if you are joining us from the online platform, you can still play around in the online platform. We still do have escape room, and we have other things that you can try and click on and play around, as well as our website, see the different courses that we have. And then there's also a WhatsApp chat bot. If you do have any question, you can just send it through and someone will be able to assist you. But from me, Clementine Mkatra, who is your host, welcome to Belgium Campus, and it is the way we are wired. Thank you very much.
No, man. We all have that one person who turns a computer into a crisis.
Mia! The email thinks I'm crazy again. Come quick!
Not this again.
Fix it!
At Belgium Campus iTversity, we go beyond fixing inboxes. Visit our Open Day, 7 March, and see how we empower students to solve complex IT challenges, build innovative software, and shape the future of tech.
Start your morning the right way with sunshine and hot toast.
Oh! Timothy! Yellow computer girl! Come fix Boss Toaster!
At Belgium Campus iTversity, we don't unclog toasters. We build tech ecosystems. Join our open day, the 24th of January.
Study IT online with Belgium Campus iTversity, where education meets innovation. Feel like you're in the classroom, but learn from anywhere. Experience the same active engagement, passionate lecturers, and graduate with the same top quality IT degree as your on-campus peers. Limited space available. Apply now for 2026.
If you know what studying IT is all about, sitting at a laptop all day in a dark room, think again.
At Belgium Campus iTversity, it's hands-on, high impact, and all about solving real-world problems. And with students teaming up across borders, collaboration goes global, just like their future careers.
Are you ready to take on IT?
Life as an IT student has never been this exciting. At Belgium Campus iTversity, we're active. We're agile. We're social. And we love a challenge. It's the way we're wired.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Belgium Campus Open Day. My name is Clementine Mkadra, and I am your host for the live stream today. So if you are coming to the Pretoria campus, you can head to 138 Back Avenue. We're still there. If you're going to our Kempton Park campus, you can go to 45A Long Street. And then if you are going to the Stellenbosch campus, you can head to 10 Distillery Road, where you will find our friendly student advisors, lecturers, and students who are there waiting and willing to assist you. So you know the saying that there's two sides to a story? Well, today there's actually three sides to the story. The first side will then be the lecturers, we'll have the student, and I'll tell you about the third side of the story a bit later on. So firstly, we will then start with research. Students don't just come to class and learn. They actually do research outside of class. There's a lot of things that they can do outside of class. And the next speaker that we are going to have, or the first speaker for the day, is going to be Mr. Tichaune, who is in the background with me. He is a lecturer, and he will tell you all about research and the likes. Hi, Mr. Teach.
Hi, Clementine. Thank you for the opportunity. A good day to everyone. And I'm here to share with you 4 niche areas that we have this year for our research.
Over to you.
Thank you so much. And the first niche area that we have is in information communication, technology for teaching and learning. On this, we focus on education innovations, where we are committed to creating interdisciplinary research community of practices that enhance best practices for teaching and learning with technology, interdisciplinary collaboration, and scholarship. And with this, we satisfy the sustainable goal on development number 4, where we aim to improve the quality of education. And this we do through training and innovation. And then niche area number 2, we have information communication technology for special needs in education, where we say diversity, we include people with special needs, special requirements, and we utilize technology to help in processing speech applications. And this, we actually have special interests in deep learning and techniques and their application in various domains, including language processing. Our next niche area is the information communication technology for development, where we actually use communications technologies to development in bridging the digital divide and aid economic development by ensuring equitable access to up-to-date ICT technologies. And then each area number 4 actually includes the information and communication technology for business enhancement, where we focus on improving tasks and processes that are meant to develop and implement the growth opportunities within an organization for sustainability and profitable way. So we actually have a number of topics if we look at the topics that we covered in research. And this included automatic grading system for education, cheating detection and prevention, optimization of pest detection monitoring, amongst a whole number of other topics, including also precision targeting for biocontrol agents. And we only do not do this for class activities. We only do not do this for software programs that are examinable. But for further studies, we also go beyond the architecture or the infrastructure of Belgium Campus, where we say after Belgium Campus, our students are able to develop this system from identified problems. They know how to specify the requirements for their system and apply this so that they can also become masters of their own destiny. So yeah, that's much about it. We see you at Belgium Campus and we let you dive into the actual development of this. Thank you so much, Clementine. I give you back.
Thank you very much, Mr. Teach. I feel like he gave us a very nice overview with the research areas that students here at Belgium Campus get to focus on, as well as the lecturers, because they do research themselves. But we will now move on to what is called the Global Minor program, which is then spearheaded by Mr. Francois Fenter, who is there with the head of academic, Mr. Klopper, in the background. Hi, Francois.
Hi everyone, thanks Clementine. Yes, Prof. Klopper in the background. We had some good discussions now. Exciting times and things what we want to do. Great.
All right, over to you. Let's hear the
Thank,
exciting things.
thank you. So my name's Francois. I'm at Belgium Campus and I'm part of the Global Engagement Office. What we do is I do specifically internationalization, and I expose our students to multidisciplinary and multicultural projects and experiences with all our long-standing collaborating international partners. Currently, at this moment in time, we're sitting between 36 and 40 students that is participating in international projects with our various partners. Our partners range from USA, Europe, through to Asia. And at this moment in time, we are running a project with Pennsylvania State University. In Pennsylvania State University, we are building and working on smart farming for communities in the area. And we are supporting a community school in Bella Bella. Our UCLL students, they are working on a big invasive species problem, something that Mr. Dino will chat a bit about in the Hartbeespoort area, where we innovate, we gather data, we help researchers and to see if we can get a handle on that problem. Our last group that's running at this moment in time is our PXL students, where we work with PXL, and they are working on a green energy initiative, all tied to sustainable development goals. Right. And then you can see we've got a nice crowd in, busy running a live stream. Right. I'll hand over to them now. But it's all good. We run various other projects. Also part of the global team is our industry liaison, Jackie Miller. She does all the master classes, all the fancy AI things, exposing our students to all the great industry things and partners for future. And then we've got Professor Japie Greef. He's heading up our research and also very, very involved in the skills development and alignment for BRICS. That is just a little bit on what we do internationally and globally and exposing our students from Kempton, Stellenbosch, and Pretoria too. And looks very exciting. Happy to see everyone. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Dino, who is our resident project and project manager expert.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, Clemson. Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is Dino. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of give you a quick rundown of what we do in our third year projects. So at the end of third year, all students get to work in a group project where they get assigned something interesting to work on. And most of the time, students, hopefully I can get a sense, this space that we have here is the student allocated space where they can work on projects. And there's a variety of types of projects that students can work on. Hopefully I can see here. So for example, we've got, hang on, am I getting this right? So there's a little plane and some vehicles over here where they get to work with the microcontrollers, where they get to interface with some sensors. One of the things the students ought to get to do at the end of the project is they get to design some posters. They will do some live demonstrations. For example, on the TV screen over here, there's an AI detection of different objects. So there's a wide variety of projects that students get to work on. Like I say, they get to work in groups. So this will enable them to be better prepared for the workplace, because in the workplace they will need to work together as part of project teams. So I'm just going to take a walk around now in our space. One of the things that we have, and the facilities like this space here, is for students. So we have quite a few 3D printers. We have behind all this group over here that's behind me, we've got some laser cutters and various sorts of electronics and bits and pieces that students get to work with. So this is a space where students can get their hands dirty on working on projects. Yeah, so that's what I want to say about our third year project. It's a great learning experience for students, and it's the idea of project-based learning where they get to integrate and use everything that they've learned through their studies on a real world type project. Thank you, Clementine.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Dino and Mr. Francois. That was very insightful. So, the next part that we are going to, if you had listened what Mr. Teach was saying, he said that one of the niche areas for research is information and communication technology for special needs education. So if you didn't know, so here at Belgium Campus, at the Pretoria campus, we have a program that is for deaf students. So up next, we will have Elva and Sandile, who are our South African Sign Language interpreters. Hi.
Hi, Clementine. And hello,
How
everyone.
are you doing today?
We're good, thank you. Can't complain.
I'm good as well. Thank you. Over to you.
All right, thanks. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elva Boise, and I'm a sign language interpreter here at Belgium Campus. Today, I'm very excited to share something powerful, practical, and full of opportunity, which is the Diploma in IT for the deaf student at Belgium Campus. And this is not just an IT diploma, it's a program designed with the deaf students in mind. And just to give you a quick overview of what is it that we offer in terms of qualification, we're having a program that's running for 3 years and a half of academic study, and also have 6 months of workplace training. So it's an NQF level 6 qualification with 360 credits offered at our Pretoria campus. So where we also have your residences for the deaf student. So these residences are specially and tailor-made to accommodate our deaf student, where they're having your emergency lighting, notifications, they having your devices that knocks throughout, because since you know that a deaf community cannot hear, so we're having a device outside their rooms where you can knock in when someone is inside, they'll be able to see if there's someone is knocking. And also the qualification specializes in software development, which is one of the fastest growing and the most exciting career field out there. So now, what makes this program special is that we have customized the curriculum for the student who uses South African Sign Language. And in this curriculum, we have sign language interpreters, where instances we're having a hearing lecture, lecturing the deaf students. We do offer that services as interpreters, and also we also have a cohort with the deaf students where they're taking out this program. So these programs are lectured by the deaf lecturers as well to best accommodate them. And these services are provided throughout the program. So our classes use a setup where an interpreter is easily visible, and it's communicate to help students communicate comfortably. And this it's a practical and inclusive and designed for real learning setup. And then here is the best part of what we are offering. So we're ensuring that the deaf students study alongside hearing peers. So this means that we encouraging real collaboration, a real teamwork, and real world preparation. So by that, by the time they graduate, they're not just qualified, but we also building up their confidence. So the campus life is also vibrant, engaging, so that our deaf student cohort actively participates in different activities such as netball, soccer, basketball, rugby, and your esports, creating opportunities for teamwork and leadership, and to have fun beyond the classroom. And now the campus life is also it also ensures that they receive academic and social support that they need to make their studies, or to make the students' experience more positive and enjoyable. So if there's anyone interested out there, all you need to submit is your national senior certificate, and that endorse for a diploma, your audiogram not older than 6 months, and your South African ID. And so yeah, if you're passionate about tech, curious about coding, and ready to build app systems solution, and if you are so eager in providing solutions for the future, Belgium Campus is the place where accessibility is prioritized and student support is provided throughout your academic journey. So yeah, we are looking forward to having you guys, and enjoy. Thank you, Clementine.
Thank you very much, Alva and Sandile. Thank you for that insight on what you guys do to ensure that the deaf students actually are not excluded, and they are, going in the same wavelength as the hearing students. So that concludes the end of the first side of the story. Remember, we have three sides to the story. So we will then move on to the second side of the story. So this one is what students actually have to say about Belgium campus. And joining us is our student leadership across the various campuses. We will start with the Stellenbosch campus, where we have Voter, who will share more on what he does at the Stellenbosch campus. Voter is the campus head for the Stellenbosch campus. Hi, Voter.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, and how are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. The sun is finally shining. It's not cloudy anymore by us, so it's warming up a bit. It's warming up a bit.
That's amazing. We're also experiencing some sunshine after a gloomy week, but nonetheless, over to you. What do you have to share for the Stellenbosch campus?
Thank you so much, ma'am. All right. So as you just heard, I'm Vertukeen and I'm the campus head for 2026. And yeah, basically a bit from our campus on this side of the world. So we are a bit farther away from Kempton Park and Pretoria. So the nice thing is we have our own little environment. So we are really close to all these other campuses, which is called IMM. We've got Open Window, and other than that, we've got Inscape and also the Rugby Academy that are our neighbors or in our complex where our university is situated. With that, we are spitting distance from our lovely Stellenbosch compatriots by the name of Marties or the Stellenbosch University, where we also have a lot of cool stuff what we can do with them, couple of lectures, couple of nice computing stuff, and also industries connections through them where we can go and also attend as a student. From there, I want to talk a bit more about our lovely clubs and also the environment that we stay in. So Stellenbosch, as you all know, is basically a nice outdoors living type of area. It's a student town, which is really nice. So our goal for the Stellenbosch campus is basically to make a campus where everyone is included and feel free to walk around, mingle a bit, and just feel at home, because it is basically your second home is the university where you study. From there, a nice thing is, as we are a very young campus, it's only our fourth year in operation, we are still in growing numbers. So in between classes, after class, all the students from first, second, and third year, we walk in the halls, we catch up a bit, we talk about life, we complain about all the hard work we have to do, which Ms. Clementine will probably say is not that hard work. But from there, it's basically we catch up, we mingle a little bit, and from there, we just enjoy the evening and just vent a bit or just go home. Other than that, we've got clubs in the Stellenbosch parts. We've got an active club where we utilize the mountains, where we go hike. We just went on a hike last week. We go play soccer. We go play touches as the Pretoria and Kempton Park campuses. And most of all, we also, as we are IT University, we have a gaming club where we basically casual game. We just enjoy the time. We blow off some steam and just come together, have some laughs, and also some very tense moments in the games or the final seconds of a game. From there, I really just want to end off from a little quote from the Stellenbosch campus. We as the student council are basically students as well. So we are here to be for the students a little bit of reasoning. So we are here to serve the students and basically be a student at the same time. So our motto for the year is we want to build a campus for the students by the students. And that is my little story, Ms. Clementine.
Thank you very much. I feel like that was a very cohesive picture, and we were able to actually transport ourselves to the Stellenbosch campus without being actually there. I mean, I miss the coast, but hey, what can we say? We are inland. Thank you very much for that, Voter. So we will then move on to our next campus, which is the Kempton Park campus, where we have Masana, who is the campus head for Kempton Park. Hi, Masana.
Hi, Miss Clementine.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm good. Over to you. What's the Kempton Park campus story from your perspective?
So our story is like the Loud House, just way less chaotic. But we are a unit. We like a family. Just as you will hear from all the other heads of the campus, each campus has its own unique thing, its own original thing that makes the campus its campus. So with us, it's our size, So with us being a small campus, we are very tight knit. So I say this being that third years, I'm a third year, you'll find me always communicating and talking with first years, making jokes, helping, guiding, and advising them. As you know, the academic year started recently, and the transition from high school to university is a hectic one for many. So we're trying to make that as gentle as possible. And how did we do that here at Captain Park? We had a student-to-student or peer-to-peer workshop where we spoke to students and we advised them. We gave them the mistakes we did so they don't have to do that again. We gave them the tools we did because we do not gatekeep the site. One thing we do to enhance on student life, we have a bunch of clubs and events that are being planned. For example, we do have the sip and paint where we're going to get a canvas and you can paint. You don't have to be an artist. You can just have an environment that is relaxed and you can paint. And also at this event, there's going to be esports and pool, so it is a very diverse event. Now, one thing we do take a lot of pleasure and pride in is our clubs. So we do have quite a few clubs on our campus. We have the debate club, the Christ Club, the esports club, the pool club, and the Christ Club. So, and the robotics club. So with the robotics club, we are going to be teaching students Scratch, not from scratch, but the application Scratch, where instead of coding C# or any other coding language, just like puzzle pieces to tell the application where it's going and what will this be used for. It's usually the logic for your IoT devices, your Internet of Things devices, which would be a robotics car, robotic arm, a drone even, And we are, with our clubs, we are taking an approach where we really want to nurture our students in their soft skills. So when you get two types of skills, you get your hard skills and your soft skills. So with our soft skills, we really, really want to make sure our students or our family members are really well versed in that. So that's where also our debate club comes in. With our debate club, it's just not about debating about who has the better point. It's about teaching our students or family members mannerisms, how to articulate yourself, how to be assertive, how to be quick thinking, thinking of a point that could actually be valid. One thing we also do, so there's a point in time after class where there's most of the campuses here, or most of the students that make the campus life existent is here. So you'll find us upstairs right here by the cafeteria, playing pool, playing FIFA, sitting around, chilling, helping each other with homework, not necessarily copying, but giving them advice on which approaches to take, because we don't want to see each other fail. Thank you. This is our story from Captain Park. Miss Clementine.
Thank you very much, Masana. And I think I want to reiterate what you said. Each and every campus has its own personality. We are not trying to replicate Pretoria to the other campuses. We want each and every campus to have its own standing ground and to have its own story. Thank you very much for that, Masana. So we will then move on to the first ever campus, which is the Pretoria campus, the way everything started from, where we have Mahlodi. She is the campus head for the Pretoria campus, and she's also known as Gabby. Hi, Gabby.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you doing,
Can you hear
Gabby?
me?
Yes, I can hear you. How
I'm
are you doing?
good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Over to you. What is your Pretoria story? I mean, everything started here, but it's not when it started. We are now, whatever years, 26 years in? Because this was a 25-year celebration, which we had 2 years ago. So it's 27 years of Belgium campus. What is your story for Pretoria 27 years later?
Okay. Can you hear me? I'm having problems on my side. I'm sorry.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. So my name is Mahlodi Gabby Similani. I'm the Campus Leadership Council head for 2026 here in Pretoria, which here it's our biggest quite a few things are very different from Kempton Park. So we have our residences, which so we have residences where it makes it easy for them to now engage in the clubs that we have, engage in the initiatives that we have, in the events that we have. They also get to just now have friends, because you might be sharing a room with someone and you make yourself a new friend. So that's what's different from the other campuses. And we're very close to everything. We're close. Okay, well, we're not close to the Stellenbosch campus, but we are close to, kind of close to the Kempton Park campus, when we do have some events where we invite them in here, and they also invite us to their events, so we also get to interact with the different different campus, right? And then as the CLC, we really try to help you transition from your high school to university. And of course, we can't do everything for you, or we can't do a lot for you, but we try doing small things for you, and these small things build up to something big, so we try how enhancing your student life here at Belgium. So we try taking your mind off your academics and any other pressure that you might be feeling. So this is through the initiatives that we have. We've had outreach initiatives where we went out to a children's home, and we assisted there. We helped with cleaning and things like that. We have events like one upcoming event that we have soccer night. We have a BC Freshers, which is led by our student support department. These are small events and small initiatives, but they help students engage with other students. They help students get friends, because I know we come from different backgrounds, and like the students who are very shy, who are very they keep to themselves, but then these events initiatives bring out something in these students. And then we also have our clubs, which is something we really pride ourselves in as the CLC, right? These clubs, like your book club, which is my favorite club, where you just get to sit in with other students who love the same books that you love. You guys get to read a book. You meet every month, talk about the book, maybe have coffee and muffins and all of that. We have your sign language class, because we do have quite a few deaf students. So we just learn like basic sign language so that you can communicate with them. So in that way, we're also creating a very inclusive environment, right? But yeah, so it's mostly the clubs that we're doing, the initiatives that we have. And also another thing that we have are tutors. We have tutors and student counselors. They really help you navigate your way through university, because of course we understand that shifting from high school to university, it's a different environment, different modules, different classes and everything. So we have your tutors who assist you in what you already learned from class. They help you practice for tests and things like that. And you have your student counselors who help you find a balance between your student life and your academics. So we have these small things that build up into one thing, and these small things help you with your soft skills, like your team management skills, your public speaking, and how you interact with people. So these are small things, but then at the end of your 3 years or your 2.5 years, you've gotten so much from just joining a club, from just attending an event, and at the end you are ready for a career. You're ready to start working at an office and interacting with people who are now in bigger positions. So yeah, that's it from from Pretoria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mahlodi. That was very insightful as to what is the Pretoria campus and how you see it 27 years later, ladies and gentlemen. That marks the end of the second part of the story, or the second side of the story. If I was to give you a recap, I did say that there are three sides to the story. The lecturer side, it's the student side, and then the third side that I said I will tell you about a little bit later, and later is actually now. So the third side of the story is your side of the story. What do I mean? I mean, come to Belgium campus, experience it for yourself, and you can share your story with how you perceive Belgium campus and what does Belgium campus mean to you. Thank you very much for joining us for our open day live stream. If you did head on to the campuses, so if you went to Kempton Park, you went to 45A Long Street. If you came to Pretoria, you came to 138 Back Avenue. If you went to Stellenbosch, you went to 10 Distillery Road. And I hope you did have a fun time and you did get to meet our friendly student advisors, CLC members, as well as other supporting staff that made this day possible. This marks the end of the day today. So this is the last stream for the open day today. And thank you very much. And if you joined us online, we hope you had fun in that escape room. If you didn't go, please go do that escape room right now when we drop off the stream. But for me, Clementine Mkajwa, Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to Belgium Campus, and it's the way we are wired. Bye.
No, man. We all have that one person who turns a computer into a crisis.
Mia! The email thing's gone crazy again. Come quick!
Not this again.
Fix it!
At Belgium Campus iTversity, we go beyond fixing inboxes. Visit our open day, 7 March, and see how we empower students to solve complex IT challenges, build innovative software, and shape the future of tech.
Start your morning the right way with sunshine and hot toast.
Timothy! Yellow computer girl! Come fix Boss Toaster!
At Belgium Campus iTversity, we don't unclog toasters. We build tech ecosystems. Join our open day, the 24th of January.
Study IT online with Belgium Campus iTversity, where education meets innovation. Feel like you're in the classroom, but learn from anywhere. Experience the same active engagement, passionate lecturers, and graduate with the same top quality IT degree as your on-campus peers. Limited space available. Apply now for 2026.
If you know what studying IT is all about, sitting at a laptop all day in a dark room, think again.
At Belgium Campus iTversity, it's hands-on, high impact, and all about solving real-world problems. And with students teaming up across borders, collaboration goes global, just like their future careers.
Are you ready to take on IT?
Life as an IT student has never been this exciting. At Belgium Campus iTversity, we're active, we're agile, we're social, and we love a challenge. It's the way we're wired.